Hey Vikings fans, what's up? Skol Vikings. Imagine this. Our boys in purple are gearing up for a massive showdown in London against the Browns, and the roster just got a huge shakeup that's got me pumped and worried all at once. From activating a key fullback to bolstering the O-line amid injuries, these moves could make or break our international run. Stick around as we dive deep into the latest Vikings news that's firing up the fanbase. Fullback CJ Ham is back, activated from injured reserve just in time for Week 5 at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where he'll make his 2025 debut after starting the season sidelined by a knee injury. This guy's a beast on offense and special teams. Remember that 2-yard touchdown he scored there last year against the Jets? Ham's return adds that gritty leadership we've missed, especially with our line-battered fans. Doesn't this feel like the boost we need to power through the Browns' defense? Ham's been a full participant in practices this week, showing he's ready to rumble in our second straight international series game. As a Vikings diehard, I'm thrilled. He's been with us since 2017, blocking for big runs and contributing on special teams like a captain should. With the game overseas, his experience could be huge for maintaining momentum. What do you think? Will Ham's energy spark a win abroad? But hold up, this activation comes at a tough time for our O-line depth. More on that next, because the Vikings are shuffling pieces to keep the train rolling. Skol. Our veteran center Ryan Kelly is out, placed on injured reserve after his second concussion this season, the one he suffered in Week 4 against the Steelers in Dublin. This is brutal, folks. Kelly's the anchor we signed to overhaul the line, but now he'll miss at least 4 games, including this London clash, marking his 6th career concussion over 10 NFL years. As a fan, my heart sinks. We've yet to snap a ball with our full offseason O-line intact. Coach O'Connell's deferring to the docs on Kelly's health, prioritizing player safety above all. Smart move. But it leaves us vulnerable against Cleveland's pass rush, led by Myles Garrett. With backups like Michael Juergens already dinged up with a hamstring, this hits hard. Vikings Nation, how do we rally without our center? Drop your thoughts below. The silver lining? These moves force adaptations that could toughen us up long-term. But first, we adapt for Sunday. Stay tuned for how we're filling the gaps. To counter the O-line woes, the Vikings signed undrafted rookie interior lineman Vershawn Lee from the practice squad straight to the 53-man roster, giving us much-needed depth at center behind Blake Brandel. Lee's a South Carolina product with 40 college starts across center, guard, and tackle, versatile and hungry. Perfect for this patchwork unit facing the Browns' front seven. This rookie steps up big after tryouts and top 30 visits with us, ready to protect Carson Wentz in his 3rd start. I'm excited, fans. Brandel's snapping for the first time ever at center, so Lee's backup role could be crucial if things get dicey. Imagine him stonewalling Garrett. What's your take on this fresh blood? With 3 starters sidelined, Kelly, O'Neal, and Jackson, Lee's promotion is clutch for our international push. More reinforcements coming up to keep the offense humming. Alongside Lee, we've elevated interior O-lineman Henry Bird from the practice squad for extra depth. The same guy who debuted with 8 special teams snaps against Cincinnati in Week 3. Bird stepping up amid the injury chaos, providing that interior muscle we desperately need to shield Wentz from Cleveland's pressure artists like Garrett, who's already got 4 sacks this year. These standard elevations show our coaching staff's proactive vibe. Bird's NFL experience, even limited, adds reliability when our starters are down. As a passionate Vikings backer, I love the hustle. With the line shuffled, Bird could see action that turns the tide. Fans, you feeling optimistic about these depth pieces? This O-line remix sets the stage for a gritty battle in London. Next, let's talk running back boost to keep the ground game alive. Running back Cam Akers gets the call-up from the practice squad again, marking his 3rd stint with us and bringing veteran grit after rushing 5 times for 19 yards against the Bengals earlier this season. Akers knows the system from past trades with the Rams and Texans, and with Aaron Jones sidelined before, he's proven he can spell the backs effectively. Perfect for wearing down the Browns' top-ranked total defense, allowing just 222.5 yards per game. This elevation adds explosion to our backfield, especially overseas where every snap counts. Akers' 104 carries for 444 yards last year remind me why he's a keeper. Vikings fans, wouldn't it be epic if he breaks one big against Cleveland? Share if you're rooting for more Akers carries. With Akers in the mix, our offense gains flexibility. But QB drama ahead that's got me on edge for Wentz's start. J.J. McCarthy's officially ruled out with that nagging high ankle sprain from Week 2, paving the way for Carson Wentz to make his third straight start under center for the Vikings in London. Our young gun's rehabbing hard, but week-to-week status means Wentz steps up again, completing 66.7% of passes for 523 yards, 4 TDs, and 2 picks in his prior outings. Solid, but we need more against the Browns. Wentz, a childhood Vikings fan himself, is bonding with the squad amid the international chaos, valuing every rep behind this battered line. As a diehard, I'm hyped for his story, running out at Tottenham as our guy, but can he deliver? What say you, fans? Wentz for the win or McCarthy soon? This QB shift keeps the suspense high. Tying it all together, these roster tweaks scream resilience. In a bold move, the Vikings waived Desmond Ridder, our emergency QB since McCarthy's injury, clearing space as we trust Wentz and undrafted rookie Max Brosmer for depth. Ridder brought starting experience with 4,002 career yards, but with McCarthy out and Wentz rolling, it's time to streamline. Puzzling given our line issues, but O'Connell's call. Ridder's exit after just weeks here underscores the fluidity at QB. He's bounced teams, but we move forward focused on Sunday's rebound. Fans, does this free up energy for the playoffs push, or risky? Comment your hot takes. Now, with the QB room set, let's hype this London rematch against the Browns. The stage is set at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for Week 5. Vikings versus Browns, our second straight international thriller after Dublin, with back-to-back Europe games making history as the first team to do so. We're 4-1 all-time overseas, including that 33-16 stomp over Cleveland in 2017 at Twickenham. Can we make it 5 with these fresh roster moves fueling the fire? Cleveland switching to rookie QB Dylan Gabriel for his NFL debut. The first starter to debut abroad and their 41st since '99. Our D, with 8 straight games of 2+ sacks, smells blood. As a Vikings fanatic, this matchup screams upset potential. We're 3.5-point favorites. Your prediction for the score? Suspense builds. Will Ham block big, Lee hold firm, and Wentz sling it to Jefferson for glory? The Vikings' resilience shines through injuries. These roster changes from Vikings news highlight our depth and grit. Ham's activation, Kelly's IR stint, Lee's signing, Bird and Akers elevations, Ridder's waiver. All tailored for London's success against a Browns team allowing big plays. We've navigated O-line nightmares without our full starters snapping once. Yet here we are, adapting like champions. Storytelling this saga, it's pure Vikings. Overcoming adversity with heart, from McCarthy's sideline to Wentz's leadership. Fans, this could spark a turnaround. Imagine celebrating a W with purple-clad supporters across the pond. As we eye playoffs, these updates keep the hype alive. What's your bold prediction for Wentz's stat line? Diving deeper into the O-line battle with Kelly out for 4+ games until potentially Week 10 versus the Ravens. Brandel at center for his debut there means Vershawn Lee and Henry Bird are pivotal backups against Cleveland's #1 total D. Lee's college versatility, 18 starts at center, could save us if snaps go awry, while Bird's special teams savvy adds edge. This patchwork unit faces Myles Garrett's quick pressures, 11 in 4 games, testing our resolve overseas. I'm fired up watching them gel under pressure. Vikings fans, who steps up biggest on the line? Your opinion matters. The narrative arc, from injury blows to elevation heroes, positioning us for a gritty victory that echoes our 4-0 London legacy. QB-wise, Wentz's third start behind this line is high stakes. He's hit 66.7% completions with 523 yards lately, but 2 picks show the risk against Brown's rush. McCarthy's absence stings, but Wentz's childhood Vikings fandom adds emotional fuel. He grew up waving towels at the Metrodome. Ridder's waiver leaves Brosmer as emergency, betting on Wentz's experience for this international spotlight. As a Torkter, I believe in him. Can he connect with Jefferson for 300+ yards? Hit the comments. Building suspense. Our revamped roster versus Cleveland's rookie QB debut. The Vikings' story of triumph continues. Fullback C.J. Ham's return isn't just depth. Its leadership, 262 offensive snaps and 282 on special teams last year, paving paths for Aaron Jones' 1,000 plus yards. Knee cleared, he's set for Tottenham, where he scored before, boosting our run game against a Browns D restricting foes to 222.5 yards per game. Ham's activation opens his 21-day window, allowing practice without roster hit, strategic genius for our Europe doubleheader. Fans, envision Ham leading blocks for Akers bursts. This fuels my passion, your excitement level? Tying back, Ham complements the O-line reinforcements, crafting a narrative of comeback kings in purple. Cam Akers' elevation brings third-stint fire, 5 carries for 19 yards prior, but his 444 yards last season prove reliability amid backfield tweaks post-Jones IR. With Xavier Scott questionable before, Akers spells Jordan Mason, adding change of pace against Cleveland's stout front. Akers overcame 2 Achilles tears, embodying resilience, perfect for our injury-plagued squad. Vikings brethren, does Akers earn more snaps? Let's discuss the full picture. Elevations like Akers and Bird fortify us for the Browns challenge, keeping the drama alive. As we prep for kickoff at 8:30 a.m. Central Time, remember Vikings news like this from official sources keeps us ahead. Ham back, Kelly sidelined, Lee signed for O-line stability. Wentz starts amid McCarthy's rehab, Ritter waived for focus, Akers and Bird elevated for depth. Pure strategic chess. This London game, with Browns' Dylan Gabriel debuting, tests our 8-game sack streak. Our D could feast. Passionate fans, we're built for this. Skol to victory. Final thoughts. These updates scream Vikings toughness. From IR returns to waivers, we're primed. Vikings fans, we've covered the roller coaster. Activations, injuries, elevations, all setting up an epic Week 5 clash. Skol to our resilient squad. If this fired you up, smash that like button, drop your predictions in the comments. What's the score in London? Subscribe for more Vikings news breakdowns, and share with fellow fans to spread the purple pride. Let's go Vikings. Win this one for the horn. Skol.